combat the destruction this administration is putting forth. My colleagues on the right has not done a single thing to address the concerns from the American people. My colleagues on the right has done absolutely nothing to stand up and tell the president to do his job. Sitting here getting paid on our annual salary and doing absolutely nothing, they should be shameful, Madam President. We have set a proposed budget that works for the average American. My colleagues on the right proposed a budget that destroys the middle class, destroys the blue-collar jobs here in my home state and across the region. Nothing but give tax cuts to the wealthy, dismiss the middle class, and put them more in poverty and burden them with massive debt. Madam President, I urged my Senate colleagues to join together in an effort to pass a comprehensive budget that we have proposed and set aside political differences, stand up to what is right, and do what is morally correct to help the people that we serve. With that, Madam President, I yield.
Madam President?
The senator from Texas.
So me and my colleagues are planning on meeting with the president later this week, later this month, as a way to get him to propose a solution that is bipartisan, as I'm currently working on a economic recovery bill, which will get all Americans back to work, back into their jobs, as well as bring back American jobs. And that's the goal. I'm planning on working with both parties on the solution to help all Americans, as this isn't meant to be a partisan issue. This is meant to be an issue for the American people. The American people need a Congress that works for them, a Congress that has effective solutions. And it is our duty as members of Congress to craft legislation and work together to combine our thoughts and make an effective solution altogether. So I yield the rest of my time, Madam President.
Madam President. Madam President. What is going on?
Senator. The senator from New York.
Thank you. As I listen to what my colleagues are saying, I can't help but agree to everything. I mean, we have a president who is simply not doing his job. And that's just ridiculous, quite frankly. I mean, I cannot think of any administration throughout history, even the worst presidencies of Jimmy Carter or James Buchanan, who has not assembled a cabinet, who has not assembled a staff, who has not proposed a budget or done anything that the president is required to do by law, by his office. I mean, if this is truly how it's going to go, he's going to be shaping up to be probably the worst president we've ever had, because he hasn't done a damn thing. This is ridiculous. You know, as chair of the Intel Committee, it's my job to ensure that the intelligence community gets the funding they deserve, gets the people they deserve, and we have not had any nominations put forward to my committee. Yet that's just unacceptable. With the increasing tide of radical Islamization across the Western world, across the Eastern world, across the world in and of itself, this is unacceptable. We need to have these people, we need to have these positions filled. We need to have our country protected. We have a special position in this world. Our position in this world is one of extreme recognition, one of inherent goodness, and we cannot execute this will without a functional intelligence community, without a cabinet, without anything. You know, I just heard the news today, according to NBC, that the stock market is in free fall. Why is this? Because the president has not done a damn thing. You know, I mean, I cannot help I cannot sit here in good conscience and let this administration derail years, decades, centuries of hard work that previous administrations have done, even those we politically disagree with. And I guarantee you, if Chandler Foxworth were a Democrat, I'd be standing up here saying exactly the same thing. This isn't an issue of partisan politics. This is an issue of ideology or any inherent belief. This is just an issue of what's right and what's wrong. Right now, the president is wrong. Thank you. I yield.
Madam President. Madam President.
Oh,
Madam
Senator
President.
Senator Goldstein.
It's this
Goldstein.
I stand in agreement with the senators from Massachusetts, Michigan, and New York, with the stock plummeting and the huge deficit being proposed to Congress. I, along with some of my colleagues, I agree, most of my colleagues, are extremely concerned on the road that the president is taking this nation on. Like my colleague said, the president is more focused on the aesthetics of his living quarters and his rose garden. Over the years of the Clinton administration, we have seen all-time lows in the poverty rate, crime rate, and unemployment rate. It is of the utmost importance that we hold this president accountable and protect the hardworking people of our nation. We are going down a dangerous path with this president, and it must stop. With that being said, I yield.
The senator from Texas.
Thank you, Madam President. As I've seen, the Democrats are clearly discontent with the actions of the president as of right now, and we're planning on meeting with him tomorrow. I mean, around next Wednesday, as a way to combine as well as come up with an effective solution to make sure that Congress, as well as some of our constituents, aren't discontent with the actions of the president as well as the actions of his administration. We'll be talking with him on ways like things he could do, as well as reaching out to the American people, and would also love for some Democrats to like come with us and help speak with us and come with us to the White House so we could speak with the President of the United States, President Chandler J. Foxworth. I yield the rest of my time, Madam President.
The majority leader, Mr. Senator Allen.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, as we've seen, my colleagues on the right has not disputed any facts that we've laid out. There was no dispute on any sort of topic whatsoever. They sat at their desk and said, we'll be meeting tomorrow with the president. And that's all we heard. Madam President, while they continue to say that they will meet with the president, I can say firmly that we have tried that on every scale possible. Meeting him regarding about healthcare, meeting him about insulin, meeting him with him about the budget. I mean, how far do we have to go to ensure that the president can get on the table? Whether he's sitting there complaining about the White House not being fully done, complaining about the way it's set up, complaining about the Rose Garden or trying to hold the Rose Garden events. Do you call that an achievement? Are you really proud of that? Madam President, we have wasted probably tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars of taxpayer money on these events for the security of the president, for the security of the guests, to ensure their safety. The cost that the Secret Service is putting forth on these events are probably bearable. Madam President, we just want the president to get to the table. We don't have time to listen to the tantrums that the White House has not completed. You don't see lawmakers in the Capitol, Madam President, complaining that it's not done. But we're working. We're ensuring that our constituents get what they deserve, the needs for our people, the needs for our country. We're not wasting time. We're not wasting resources. We're not wasting 1 second of the people's time so they can see us on TV throwing a tantrum. We're using our time effectively. We're using the taxpayers' dollars effectively. And I'm pretty sure I can speak for every Democrat. We're not here trying to get paid a nearly $2,000 salary just to give fancy speeches or fancy events. And with that, Madam Chair, I yield.
Senator from Texas.
Madam President, I motion to conclude morning business. With unanimous consent.
Without objection. The Senate will now proceed to legislative business. The Senator from Texas. The Senator from Texas. Oh,
I motion the bills be read. Madam President, I ask unanimous consent for a roll call to be called.
Madam President. Madam President. Madam President.
Madam President, do you compute? Are you there?
Beep boop, beep boop. Are you having Madam President?
Madam President, someone call an ambulance.
He's having a stroke.
Where's the Sergeant at Arms? Check her pulse.
sorry.
Check her pulse. Oh my God!
The president is down. Help!
I had a heat stroke.
Fallen.
I had heat stroke. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Good. It's just a heat stroke. It is hot in here, especially with the bright lights beaming down on us, Madam
so
President.
I'm so sorry.
Madam President.
I'm so
My
sorry.
God.
I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Madam
sorry.
President,
Well,
Mad-
the Senate will be
I'm
in
standing.
The Senate
Hello.
will be in order. Everyone will please return to their seats, please. I'm fine, thank you. The Senate
Oh
will
my
be in
God.
order. The Senate will be in
Look,
order.
help! The secretary is falling.
Madam President,
Senator Obama.
I suggest the absence of a quorum.
The clerk.
Mhm.
The
Yep, go ahead. That's the right thing.
clerk will now call the roll.
Oh, she's muted.
Alan, Kenneth,
Present.
present. Biden, Joseph,
Madam Secretary, look at the game.
oh, okay, sorry.
That's how they do it.
We gotta stay here for 1 minute.
In absence of a quorum has been called, Madam President, I motion that we move to recess for. Madam President, I motion that the Senate enter recess until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Madam President, point of order.
No,
The Senate.
Madam
Okay,
President?
Senator West. Senator West.
Are you not allowed to make any type of motions during a quorum call?
No motions will be recognized unless the motion to suspend the quorum call with unanimous consent.
Great.
Biden,
Senator,
oh,
this after you.
Biden, Joseph,
The senator from Texas.
I motion that we suspend the quorum call.
Without objection. The quorum call is suspended.
I motion that we enter recess until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time.
Wait, what did he do?
I motioned for recess.
I object.
Okay.
I second the objection.
The Senate will not be in recess.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore my objection.
I second the objection.
The objection is pain.
Madam President, I ask unanimous consent to dispense with the quorum call.
The quorum call has already been dispensed.
Oh,
I've already
okay.
asked for the
Okay.
quorum call.
Oops. Madam President, I ask unanimous consent to discharge the American Patriots Act of Service, American Patriots of Service Act of 2001 from committee.
Without objection.
Okay. I ask unanimous consent that we move to the consideration of the American Patriots Service Act of 2001.
Second.
In the opinion of the chair, I believe the Senate would love to see these legislative pieces moved to committees first before being brought onto the floor.
Parliamentary inquiry, Madam President.
Ms. Senator Obama.
Is that within your power?
I said in the opinion of the chair.
Okay.
I am allowed to state my opinion,
Okay.
but I rule on the opinion of the Senate.
Madam President.
Only
Senator Allen.
Oof. Madam President, I believe my colleague from Illinois is requesting unanimous consent from the Senate itself to bring forth a bill known as the Americans Patriot of Service Act of 2001 for consideration within the Senate. I believe there was no objection to the unanimous consent.
Madam President, objection.
There's an objection. The Senate will not discharge or proceed to consideration of the legislation. And under Senate rules, section of section 17, rule number 4, all reports of committees and motions to discharge a committee from the consideration of a subject and all subjects from which a committee shall be discharged shall lie over 1 day for consideration, unless by unanimous consent the Senate shall otherwise direct.
Madam President, point of inquiry.
Senator Obama.
So will the legislation go under and over the rule?
Will the senator care to expand what he means by that?
Okay. So, Madam President, if you look at the calendar, basically over and under
The
the
Senate
rule.
will be in order.
Order.
The Senate will be in order.
Okay, if I could continue, Madam President, when resolutions and motions.
Is the President of the Senate requesting this chair? Is the President of the Senate requesting the chair? No. Oh, apologies, Senator Obama, you may continue. But there will be order in the Senate. Please resolve all disputes outside of the chamber.
To
Or the
expand on
Sergeant
your
at Arms will have to escort you out.
to expand on your request, Madam President, when an objection is heard to the immediate consideration of a resolution or motion when submitted, it shall be placed under the in the calendar to be laid before the Senate on the next legislative day for consideration, unless by unanimous consent of the Senate shall otherwise direct.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
And I believe the record shows that Senator West objected to the consideration. And the rule clearly requires unanimous consent. So therefore, the consideration will not move forward. Will not move forward to the consideration of that.
So it's over and under the rule. Never mind. I withdraw my parliamentary inquiry. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Senator Obama. Senator Newton from Texas.
Right, I motion that we have a quorum call as of right now. I motion that we have a roll call as.
I believe the correct motion is the absence of a quorum. You note the absence of a quorum. All right, the clerk will now begin to call the roll.
Hold on, sorry. Alan Kenneth.
President.
Madam President, point of inquiry.
Senator Obama.
What are we doing again?
The question on the table is Senator Newton's motion of the absence of a quorum. Notice
Okay.
Notice of the absence of a quorum.
Thank you. Madam President.
Senator Obama. Senator Obama.
Madam President, I don't know what's going on up there, but that is really out of RP.
There will be order.
Very
There will
out of
be
RP.
order. The
Thank you.
Senate Sergeant at Arms
Thank you.
will escort the zipliners out of the chamber.
Biden Joseph.
Senator Newton.
Great. Never mind. The